Hello everybody, thank you for joining. Today we have a brand new Snowspeeder MOC in the studio. This Snowspeeder was designed by LukeBricks, and I gotta say, this is the absolute best Snowspeeder design I have ever seen in LEGO. And of course there are a lot of Snowspeeder MOCs out there. This Snowspeeder comes in 6 colors. First off, you can choose between white or light bluish grey as your base color. I know LEGO themselves did most of the Snowspeeders in white, and only the first ever Snowspeeder set was grey, but a lot of the times MOCs use grey as the base color. Depending on the scenes, you can debate what color it actually is, probably something in between. And for accent color there is dark red, orange and dark grey to choose from. So quite a lot of options here. But that's not all. The stand that it comes with can either be built with rocks and snow on it, or in clean black to go with your other MOCs you may have that have clean black stands. The T-47 Airspeeder or Snowspeeder is most well known for its appearance in Star Wars Episode 5 on Hoth, but did you know it wasn't actually built for the snowy environment? The Snowspeeder was actually never called that by anyone in Star Wars, but was named that by Kenner back in the 1980s when they released their toy. The Snowspeeder was actually a civilian craft that was adapted for combat use by the rebels, and they needed to be adapted to the cold environment on Hoth 2. They are also not meant for space, so they are not vacuum sealed. Anyways, if you like this vehicle as much as I do, you can find the building instructions with parts list as always on BrickVault.toys, which is our archive for the best LEGO MOCs out there, with instructions that we love to share with all of you so we can all experience the expertise of these amazing designers like LukeBricks. Feel free to click the first link in the video description to find out more. This Snowspeeder is actually one of my favorite vehicles in all of Star Wars, and I always wanted to own one as a kid, but if I'm not mistaken I never got a LEGO set of it, only made a couple of rather bad MOCs of it while watching Clone Wars on Saturdays. Good times. Now I had the chance to build one of the best ones out there, which was such a full circle moment for me. These do not replace our current Snowspeeder on BrickVault because we actually already have two on our website, an original model and an update to that. They were designed by Flying Waffle, and they're still great models if you like to have your Snowspeeders be playable with minifigs, because this new Snowspeeder by LukeBricks does not fit any minifigs. It's for display only and perfect for your desk or for use in a high-end MOC. I personally always liked to be able to fit minifigs in a Snowspeeder, but I truly have to admit that the look that the designer was able to achieve was worth it to sacrifice minifig compatibility. This would have not been able to look this accurate if there needed to be space for figs. The Snowspeeder comes with 600 pieces, and you can see the dimensions flashing by right now on screen. Here is a construction site lamp that you don't need to know where I got this from as a size reference. The Snowspeeder gets displayed on this cool black stand that comes with an option to build up some terrain with snow on it. This looks plain cool, and I think it's also a good spot to put a minifig here. I love his moustache, by the way. The stand angles the Snowspeeder to one side, which gives it a super dynamic mid-flight look. It's actually pretty well attached on the stand, and I didn't have any issues transporting it on its stand, but it can also be removed fairly quickly to swoosh the speeder around. The Snowspeeder is super swooshable and extremely sturdy for how it looks. It looks kinda flimsy, but the only flimsy part really are the lower back flaps that are built using a rather unconventional technique, but they're also movable, which is cool. As for other movable parts on this build, we also have the back turret, which can be angled from side to side, and I think it was not meant to work, but I found out that if you remove the 2x2 tile on the wing, you can clip it back in kinda at an angle to make it look like it has its braking flaps open, which is a look that we see in a lot of the sets and is present in the movie as well. As for the design itself, I gotta say this just looks phenomenal. While filming, I saw the Snowspeeder on the small camera monitor, and on there it literally looked like the real thing or a replica of sorts. LukeBricks did a phenomenal job capturing the look of the Snowspeeder. My absolute favorite part, besides all the snot in the wings and the cockpit area, is the fact that the cockpit walls, the wings and therefore also the guns are angled inwards, which is an accurate detail that no Snowspeeder set accurately represents except for the UCS set. I absolutely love this detail, and the way it connects was super satisfying with 3 ball joints that work together to give us not only this inward angle but also the downward shot angle of the wings. And all that works perfectly to have almost non-existing gaps in the front here where all these different shapes come together. Capturing the dark gray stripe and the colored line on the very front was so well done. Also, and that's also a detail that many sets, even the UCS set and some MOCs get wrong, is that the sloped section on the back of the wings need to be almost parallel to the ground, which this MOC captures wonderfully. I think we all love the look of the back of the Snowspeeder with these heat grills looking things that are also accurately angled a bit, and the anti-stud in the middle represents the part where the tow hook comes out. Even the underside got covered up with tiles and colors because, of course, if you angle the model to the side on the stand, you gotta have a good looking underside as well. As a kid wanting a Snowspeeder, I of course wanted the white and orange versions, so I also built that one as well. Such a nostalgic look to me, this color combo. Here's also the 2004 set of the Snowspeeder sealed that I always wanted as a kid next to it. I love the yellow minifigs in these older sets still, super classic and charming. But yeah, I think that's it for the Snowspeeder. Again, super fun build and kinda cheap as well with around 50 to 60 USD. So if you're interested in building one yourself, I highly encourage you to do so. Please let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, because honestly, I can't decide. I love the classic white and orange color scheme, but I also like the gray version because it looks a little cleaner and more high quality, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, super curious to hear your thoughts on those. Hit a like if you enjoyed and consider subscribing for more awesome builds. We're uploading a new MOC every Sunday currently, and I'm kinda proud I haven't missed a weekend for 1 or 2 months now. Let's see how long I can hold up. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next one at BrickVault.